Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're going to review and play Boxing Apocalypse VR. Boxing Apocalypse is a VR boxing game for the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift. It's available on the Steam Store for both platforms, and it's also available on the Oculus Store. It normally retails for $19.99. I actually bought this on sale for $9.99 back in June 2018 on the Oculus Store. And right now I'm in the matchmaking area for online PvP battles. And since June I've tried this game a few times, and each time I've tried to get into a match, I'm always just stuck on the searching scene. So I've never played an online multiplayer match. According to the dev, this is where the game really shines. And as you see behind me, it does list the records of some people that have been able to play. And there's both a single player score and online multiplayer leaderboard as well. However, I've never been able to find anybody to play with. According to the devs, you got to go on Discord to try to find a match. And I regret buying this game because I've never been able to get into a match, and I don't feel that I should have to go on Discord and solicit people to try to get an online match going for a game that normally retails for $20. So I can't really comment on the online multiplayer other than to say each time I've tried it, and I've tried it since June, I've never been able to get into a match. It doesn't matter how long I wait. I could be stuck on this scene here for the entire review. It would never change. So, and in case you're wondering, I tried it earlier today and it didn't work, and I waited quite a while just to be on the safe side with my reviews. I feel confident saying this is never gonna pop. So let's go ahead and cancel search, or let's just go to the campaign. And I want to show off a couple of things first. Is you can change the tool that you're using. The bad thing is that they're limited use. So honestly, and some of them look kind of funny. Actually, this bat looks like kind of small. But let's go ahead and go with a small bat just to see how ridiculous it is. It's not even aligned correctly. I don't know if you're supposed to punch like this or like this. And some of the controls are very clunky. As you can see, the laser, like let's say I choose this. Let's see which one shows up. See, the anvil showed up even though I clicked on that. It's the last thing that you choose. That's what it stays on. So you gotta be careful. You gotta point away from it, basically. So again, let's go back to the bat. Or maybe the hammer. The hammer. Yeah, let's go with the hammer. It's got enough uses and it looks funny enough. Let's go with the hammer. Okay, so the way you block is you hold down trigger, and this is your block. And you basically have 3 punches: jab, up, down, down, up, and then your special weapons. Let's go ahead and do campaign on normal. Each game starts with a really ugly cinematic scene, and you're going to get a look at it, and the scales are completely off. It looks like an alpha amateur attempt at a cinematic scene. The sounds are terrible. The only thing worse than the sounds here is when you're actually playing the game and you can't hear anything. So you see the scales are off. I don't know what's going on. They put some like hands on this guy that's passed out. I guess that's the point of the cinematic, but it just looks so ugly, and the scales are completely off. So VR really brings nothing to that. This is the first scene, which is the jail cell. There's some other levels you can try. But again, the scales are off. The environment looks ugly. Looks not like the quality you expect from a $20 game. Honestly, this looks like Oculus Go quality, or maybe Samsung Gear VR quality. So let's go ahead and try our special weapon. And you see there's no force feedback. There's no sounds when you hit somebody, so it's really hard to tell that when you... I have no idea what's going on right now. Like, I can't even tell when I hit him. The only thing I can tell is from the animations, but from the actual I really can't tell when I hit something or not. And it's hard to tell when you get hit as well. And I have no idea what my health is right now. And I think I died. Yep. Now the only good thing about this game is that you get tired just wildly flating about. But if this single player experience is any indication of the way that online multiplayer works, I don't want any part of it, because it just looks super clunky gameplay. It's laggy. You can't tell when you hit or don't get hit. I don't know how those issues would be fixed with online multiplayer. Obviously, it would be a lot more fun than the dumb AI that you're facing. Again, this is unskippable. Unskippable. You can't do anything about it. You have to see it every time. It's one of the ugliest cinematics I've seen on the Oculus Rift, although I see stuff like this on the Oculus Go on the regular. So this is Oculus Go quality type cinematic. Unfortunately, there's not many $20 Oculus Go games. So on the Oculus Go, this they would charge $2 for this, because they know this is not worth $20. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Yeah, like, do you leave one blocking and one other punch for punch? Is that the secret for this? Wait, did I get hit? What's going on? I think that's the secret here. Maybe. Like, use this for blocking, and then use the other one for punching. Oh, I think see, the only way I know I got hit is because the screen turns red. Otherwise, I would have no idea. Honestly, this is just ridiculous right here. And I think I'm out of the hammer. Yeah, no more hammer. And it's just hard to tell when you hit something or when you don't. It's like, the only way I can tell really is by the... They kind of look like they staggered, maybe, the animation a little bit, and their health bar. But that's... There's no feedback. There's no sound. I got to round 2. That's a miracle. The only thing this game is good for is that you get a workout. That's the only positive thing I can say about this game. But it's just so awful. So I don't recommend this game. It's the worst boxing game I've ever played in VR. And I regret my purchase. I wish I had never bought this game. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. It's horrible. And if you know me, you know that I do give low scores. I give 4 out of 10s. I give 5 out of 10s on the regular. But I don't give too many 2 out of 10s. But this game definitely deserves it. It's just awful. Look at this. This is silly. I'm not sure that if I tried my best that I could not come up with a similarly bad game. You know, try my hand at Unity and VR development, and just without any knowledge of programming, I think I could come up with something like this that looks this terrible and that's programmed this badly with the AI and the gameplay elements. So I don't know who this programmer is, who these developers are, but they obviously are not very good at either development or programming, because it's just awful here. Awful attempt. There's really not, like, I'm serious, the only nice thing I can say about this game is that it didn't infect my computer with viruses, as far as I can tell. As far as I can tell, it's not trying to mine for Bitcoin while I'm playing it. No crashes that I know of yet. I haven't played the game a whole lot, to be honest, though. and you do get a workout. So those are the only nice things I can say about this game. Everything else is just awful. The graphics are awful. The sound work is awful. The gameplay is awful. The UI is awful. It's very clunky. I'm super bored right now. I don't even want to continue playing. This is just boring. I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't buy Boxing Apocalypse. Don't waste your time on this game. Goodbye.